Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine. My name is Pooja, and on behalf of Special Chem, I'm very pleased to welcome you to our webinar entitled Formulating with Silicons Navigating Performance, Compliance, and Emerging Trends. Our presenters for today's webinar is Achtara Thompson and Luciano Froze. Achtara is a staff scientist at Elcom Silicons and has done MA in cosmetic science with extensive experience in technical service roles for silicons and personal care. With over a decade specializing in silicon chemistry and product development for the cosmetics industry, she is dedicated to advancing sensory experiences and improving product functionality. Her work also focuses on ingredient innovation and regulatory compliance within the field. Whereas Luciano Froze is a technical service team lead at Elcom Silicons and is a pharmacist and postgraduate in cosmetology with 13 years of experience in cosmetic product research and development. He is recognized for his expertise in creating innovative and safe formulations, as well as implementing effective ingredient replacement strategies. He is passionate about bridging scientific research and practical applications in personal care. Before we start the presentation, I would like to give you some tips on how to interact with us during the presentation. If you use your telephone and want to fully benefit from our event, we remind you that you need to dial the audio pin displayed in the attendee panel. During this presentation, you can use the Questions tab at the bottom of your attendee panel for any technical audio or web issue you may face, or for any technical question or comment you want to address to our presenter. Your questions will be answered at the end of the presentation during the Q&A session, and if you don't receive an answer right away, you will be contacted shortly for individual help. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. I trust you will enjoy our session. Thank you, Achtara and Luciano, to share with us your expertise today, and I let you start your presentation now.
Thank you, Pooja, for the introduction. I would like to start by giving you a snapshot of our company. Elkem was founded in 1904 with headquarters in Oslo, Norway, and has more than 7,000 employees worldwide. There are three divisions: silicones, silicon products, and carbon solutions. There are 14 R&I laboratories, 31 production sites, and sales offices located in Europe, North America, South America, and Asia Pacific. We are one of the few fully integrated silicone manufacturers, one of the few upstream silicone producers in Europe, and one of the world's largest upstream silicone capacities located in China. The map on the right represents our silicones value chain, with silicone foundries in Norway and China, 2 upstream silicone production facilities in France and China, and 13 downstream silicones production facilities in 4 continents. Elkem is one of the world's leading providers of advanced silicon-based materials while working to shape a sustainable future. Our commitment is reducing emissions, reducing energy consumption, and reducing carbon footprint throughout our silicones value chain. In Norway, more than 80% of the electricity of our silicone foundry is from hydroelectric source. We also use eco-design innovations and silicone recycling in our product development and processing. The European upstream is one of the lowest carbon footprints in the silicone industry, less than 5 kilograms CO2 equivalent per kilogram polydimethylsiloxanes. The S&P Corporate Sustainability Assessment puts us in the 98th percentile. We received a gold EcoVadis rating and an A-list status with the CDP. I will hand this over to Luciano, who will begin his discussion about the beauty care market.
Thank you, Achara. So now we are going to talk about the needs and trends of the beauty care market. So to frame the next few years, we will highlight four macro trends shaping what consumers expect and how brands should respond. So first one, the TikTok influence that is redefining how younger generations embrace self-acceptance by promoting diversity and authentic content, while also shaping up cosmetic trends, popularizing mini products, making cosmetics fun and collectible, pushing more and more for differentiation, meaning that we need to be agile with innovation and content. Second, new ways to communicate sustainability. Right now, consumers want sustainability they can trust. Clear claims, simple stories, and proof. We are seeing momentum toward minimalist formulas, waterless formats, and bio-based biotech actives, encouraging less complexity and solvents, creating claims with data and life cycle thinking without sacrificing performance. On the third position, we can talk about holistic beauty for body and soul that represents the link between beauty and mental well-being. So brands can elevate consumers' beauty routines through comfort textures and neural narrative, creating a holistic approach for the body and the soul. So what we need to do? We need to formulate for feel alongside benefits that will support relaxation and routine building. Fourth, from long wear to long results. These days, with tighter budgets, consumers are seeking value that lasts, both in all-day wear and in measurable long-term efficacy. That way, we need to combine durable wear technologies with substantiated claims and formats that will reinforce consistent use. So, taking all of that into account, the brand needs to be authentic and agile, make sustainability simple and credible, design for holistic sensorial, and deliver durability plus proven results. This is where we can win. So also we have some changes. As we have needs and trends, we have some challenges regarding the beauty care market. So as we see the needs and trends of the beauty care market, we also have some challenges regarding new EU regulations. So consider that recently we have been facing important changes in it, especially the new scenario related to D5, that after June 2027, all products containing D5 are prohibited to be placed into European market. So taking that into account, right now we need to be prepared to address the needs and trends of the market, but also we need to be compliant without losing performance and differentiation. And today we will cover this challenge, demonstrating how we can deliver market requirement using silicone solutions that are all compliant with the new current situation of low-cyclic silicones. Now we are going to walk through some examples of the needs and trends and how we can address them with rich compliant formulations using our silicone solutions. Starting with TikTok. So TikTok's impact. So TikTok has been impacting a lot on the cosmetic industry, no news for anyone. If you are just an enthusiast about cosmetics, only by scrolling down your screen, you will be overwhelmed by the algorithm with a bunch of new product launches and brands. So the way to differentiate is to bring new formats and texture. The brands need to enhance the excitement of the consumers during their daily care routine with multi-sensory product, as we can see here with the examples exposed. That we have a really good format, new formats and textures from Vicon, Polite Society, and Binon that are leaning into playful formats and textures. On the right side of the slide, we will see a data showing growth in color cosmetic launches, featuring new formats and textures from 2022 to 2024. So To keep that in mind, we will present right now a cushion blush concept that leverages our silicone solutions to deliver fresh sensorials while remaining fully compliant. So here, as our filtered formula, we want to present you the gel creamy blush that was developed using Pyresil RD02, a silicone elastomer blend in bio-based carrier, creating the cushion texture with a very rich velvet touch. Also, we used Pyresil Capilluti SOE6, an organofunctional silicone that presents moderated volatility that was added to help with spreadability. And also we used the resin silicone Pyresil TMS DM30 that will help us to bring long-lasting effect. Now I will open a space to Achara present to you our solution.
You heard from Luciano about how Pyresil ORG2 creates gel cream texture for the blush. Let me tell you more about this product. It is one of the 3 products in the Pyresil ORG series, which are examples of our innovative silicones. Each provides distinct performance, benefits, and sensorial profiles. The Pyresil ORG series are silicone elastomer gels in a non-volatile bio-based carrier, C13 to 15 alkane. This alkane carrier is derived from the fermentation of sustainably sourced sugarcane. It is 100% natural according to ISO 16128 and is biodegradable. This line of products enable performance differentiation and natural positioning. The table summarizes features and benefits of the Pyresil ORG series and where each may be best applied. Pyresil ORG1 is a clear elastomer gel providing soft, smooth feel and healthy skin glow. It is great for sunscreens and anti-aging skincare. Pyresil ORG2 is a translucent elastomer gel with silica. It is great at light blurring, giving matte finish and sebum absorption. It has powdery, velvety touch, ideal for acne, oily skincare, foundations, and concealers. Pyresil ORG3 is an elastomer liquid, while Pyresil ORG1 and ORG2 are gels. It has a distinctive lubricious skin feel. In sunscreens, it effectively reduces the white cast of physical filters. In hair care, it provides frizz control, curl retention, and shine. At the top of the slide, you see the sebum absorption study. Sebum control was evaluated on neat products by applying on forehead and measuring skin sebum initially, after 2, 4, and 6 hours. The results are shown in percent sebum change with time, which is the percentage difference of sebum over time versus initial untreated skin. Both Pyresil ORG1 and ORG2 significantly reduce sebum over time, and Pyresil ORG2 is better and reduced sebum by 24% after 6 hours. In light blurring study, eye creams were applied on skin, and light blurring effect was assessed from images at a magnification of 50. The control was bare skin. Pyresil ORG2 shows better light blurring than Pyresil ORG1, which is better than Pyresil BSG 5040, a silicone elastomer gel in D5. Natural glow with its unique to Pyresil ORG1 is also observed. The use of physical sunscreens has drastically increased. White cast is one of the biggest challenges. In the photo on the bottom right, white cast is significantly reduced by adding 4% Pyresil ORG3 in a sunscreen formulation, which contains about 9% titanium dioxide and about 5% zinc oxide. Softness and spreading are also enhanced. Next, Luciano will talk about hair care innovation.
So we're still talking about TikTok influence and how it's affecting the self-acceptance, especially among new generations, which is good, and also pushing them to be more authentic. That's why brands need to attend the new demand of consumers with coily hair that now is assuming their curves. Here are two good examples on how to do that. One, considering the mass market, which is the new Dove product called Amino Curl Define that claims to treat curly hair, and the brand new range of products from Shakira called Isema that is bringing representation for Latin women with curly hair, but also addressing the diversity among those with textured hair. And here, as our filtered formula that was inspired by our previous examples, it is a serum called Curl Definition Styling, which is a water-based light cream that was developed using Mirasil and DML15, a gum blend, and Pyresil ORG03, a viscoelastic elastomer, both in bio-based carrier, that will provide curl definition, frizz control, and shining effect. Now, Achara will present our solution to help you in your developments.
Let me tell you more about Mirasil NDML15, which is one of the two styling polymers in the curl definition styling formula. This product also uses eco-design principles in product development. It is a high-performance silicone gum in a bio-based carrier, which is 100% biodegradable. Mirasil NDML15 has a natural index of 0.8 according to ISO 16128. The benefits of these products are frizz control, thermal protection, enhancing curls, improved shine, and silky smooth feel. It supports natural positioning without sacrificing performance, and it is REACH compliant. Now, Luciano will talk about the second market trend around sustainability.
So, new ways to communicate sustainability. Sustainability is still a hot topic, but it needs to be treated from a new perspective to not fall into repetitiveness. The consumers are a little bit tired about same storytelling. So here are some ways on how we can do to help bringing new ways to communicate sustainability. So now it's time to invest in waterless technology that offers a sustainable alternative by conserving water, reduces plastic package, and encourage more conscious habits. Also, another thing that we can do is boost sustainability through convenience, because the new generations are a little bit skeptical about generic sustainable claims. They think they are just marketing tricks. For example, something that can be done is to bring biotechnology active ingredients for new developments. Also, another thing is elevating the brand value with ethical innovation that somehow is indirectly linked with this matter. And also, a recent data, we have that 59% of British Gen Z think that brands that prioritize DUI meaning is diversity, equity, and inclusion. So brands that prioritize this have more sustainable appeal than those that don't. And here, as our filtered formula to address this trend, is the Hydra Bar, a minimalist waterless formulation that was developed using the silicone wax Pyresistor UDM and the elastomer gel Pyresil ORG02 as the sensory enhancers that was combined with some other waxes and emollients for the harness. And this Hydra bar will provide dry touch and long-lasting hydration, being the perfect match to communicate a different sustainable approach. Now again, Achara will help us to address that with our silicone solutions.
You have just seen Hydra Bar. It is a waterless formula that showcases Pure-Seal Stereo DME6 as a structuring agent and emollient. It is one of the three products in the Pure-Seal Alkyl Silicones series. Pure-Seal Capryl TSOE6, Pure-Seal Cetyl DME6, and Pure-Seal Stearyl DME6. All three alkyl silicones are emollients that have different physical properties, sensory profiles, and formulation benefits. They are easy to formulate because of their broad compatibilities with other cosmetics ingredients. Volatility of Pure-Seal Capryl TSOE6 was determined and compared with Metasil CM5, DM2, and DM5. Pure-Seal Capryl TSOE6 is moderately volatile, lower volatility than Metasil CM5 and DM2, but higher when compared with DM5. Pure-Seal Capryl TSOE6 along with the low viscosity Metasil DM fluids are viable D5 alternatives. You can choose which one based on your volatility needs. The graph on the left shows sensory profiles, and the graph on the right shows hydration effects of these Pure-Seal alkyl silicones. Sensory characteristics of these products were assessed on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. Pure-Seal Capryl TSOE6 has the highest fluidity, smoothness, and the least residue. Pure-Seal Cetyl DME6 has more of the emollient feel. And Pure-Seal Stearyl DME6 is a wax that melts and spreads easily on the skin. The hydration changes of skin treated with these products versus bare skin was assessed over the period of 6 hours. Hydration persisted over several hours. Pure-Seal Stearyl DME6 showed the highest hydration level and maintained it the longest, followed by Cetyl DME6 and Capryl TSOE6. In a pigment dispersion study, various fluids were compared for their ability to disperse titanium dioxide using wet point and flow point. Pure-Seal Cetyl DME6 was the most effective at dispersing titanium dioxide as compared to mineral oil, castor oil, CM5HP, and Capryl TSOE6. Surface tension was used to measure how well Pure-Seal products enhance the spreadability of the other emollients. The addition of 5% Pure-Seal Cetyl DME6 effectively increased the spreadability of sunflower oil or mineral oil. Both Pure-Seal Cetyl DME6 and Stearyl DME6 are effective at reducing surface tension and improving spreadability. Now, Luciano will discuss the third market trend.
So, speaking now about holistic beauty for body and soul. During hard times, consumers embrace comfort capital, buying items that it will bring them joy, even during times of social, political, and even economic distress. Recent research shows that 55% of Chinese women associate skincare that has a comfortable texture with emotional benefits. And here, as our featured formula, we have the Hydra Fresh Moisturizer that was developed using by the combination of the emulsifiers Pyrazil EST01 plus Pyrazil Balance. That together will create a translucent gel that can exhibit water bursting during application to the skin after spreading. The water break effect, as you can see here in the red circle, is visible and delivers a refreshing burst sensation. This can enhance the consumer's experience and well-being during their skincare routine. Now, Achara will present to you our solution.
You have seen the uniqueness of the Hydra Fresh Moisturizer in clarity and water bursting effect. This is the result of using Pure-Seal ESG1 and Pure-Seal Balance E6 as emulsifiers. Let me tell you more about them. PureSeal ESG1 is a robust elastomeric emulsifier at 3 to 5%. PureSeal Balance E6 is a versatile alkyl polyether silicone emulsifier with use levels 1.5 to 3%. The advantages of these emulsifiers over the traditional oil in water emulsifiers are they can create emulsions by co-processing. By incorporating high water content, it results in a thicker texture and thickeners are not required. The emulsions also exhibit a lightweight texture, have better coverage of oil on the skin, and are more resistant to wash off. Applications include skincare, sun care, and makeup. Next up, Luciano will discuss the fourth market trend.
So, long-lasting wear with long-lasting results. Long-lasting wear is a standard for color cosmetics, as you all know, but the market for this kind of products is still underdeveloped. And as the consumers are seeking for more and more cost-effectiveness product, we must provide it by delivering makeup products with a plus, like on the examples here exposed. The first one is a balm for the lip and cheeks that immediately will boost glow, but also will enhance skin elasticity over time. The second one is a long stay lipstick with long wear benefits that is delivered by the well-known ingredient bakuchiol extract. So regarding this trend, we can offer a silicone solution that might be very helpful to fully address this trend. For the formula, we are using the PureSeal TMS IDD50, a silicone resin solubilized in isododecane that will provide fast drying with really good film formation, enhancing long-lasting and no transfer effect. Also, we are using PureSeal RD03 and elastomer gel to achieve glossy performance, and PureSeal Balance, which is our silicone emulsifier that will help us with stability. This is a good formula that you can use as an inspiration, combining with some hero or well-known or with a very innovative ingredient to deliver long-lasting wear with long-lasting results. And to end on a higher note, our filtered formula session, here we have an expected one. This formula, it will make much more easier to remove from the skin this very resistant color cosmetic product. It is a very simple biphysical formula that was developed using PureSeal Caprylyl TSO6, an organofunctional silicone that presents low surface tension, that in combination with Mirazidium 5, a low viscosity emulsion, it will melt right away the makeup. Now I will open a space to Achara to present our last solution.
Recalling PureSeal TMS IDD50 in glossy lip color. This is one of the two products in PureSeal TMS resins. They are trimethyl siloxysilicate delivered in volatile isododecane, PureSeal TMS IDD50, and non-volatile dimethicone, PureSeal TMS DM30. They provide smooth finish, long wear, and water and oil resistance in color cosmetics, sun care, and skin care. PureSeal TMS IDD50 is suitable for quick drying applications, whereas PureSeal TMS DM30 enhances spreadability and rub in time for smooth finish. In water and oil resistance studies, makeup formulations were applied onto substrates and immersed in water or jojoba oil. Pictures were taken before and after immersion. As you can see, both PureSeal TMS IDD50 and PureSeal TMS DM30 significantly improved water and oil resistance in eyeliner, foundation, and lip color, and they were better than the competitive benchmarks. Pursil TMS IDD50 show excellent transfer resistance in lip color, and Pursil TMS DM30 in foundation. Let me turn this over to Luciano. He will tell you more about our differentiated and sustainable solutions.
So we would like to thank you for joining us today for this webinar on performance, compliance, and emerging trends in personal care. We have discovered how Elkin's sustainability strategy is aligned with the evolving demands of the beauty care industry. Elkin, as a fully integrated silicone supplier, we have a high-performance solutions to help you to meet the challenge of today's beauty care market. Throughout this session, we have seen the wide range of silicone technologies Elkin provides. This formulation toolbox empowers you to develop products that deliver exceptional performance while staying fully compliant with global regulations. Our low-cyclic Perizil and Mirozil portfolios are designed to offer sustainable, high-performance solutions across skincare, hair care, and color cosmetics. Now, I will call again Achara.
With deep expertise in silicone chemistries and formulations, we can help you navigate regulatory shifts and market changes with confidence, especially in a landscape where EU regulations and consumer expectations are evolving rapidly. At Elchem, we don't just respond to change, we drive it. Through innovative and responsible solutions, we are actively contributing to a more sustainable future for the beauty industry. You benefit from decades of experience and our global network of technical experts. Our regional labs are here to support your product development and regulatory needs. Thank you again for joining Elchem's webinar. We are now ready to take your questions and look forward to continuing the conversation. Additional information on our products can be found in our brochures, and you can download them by scanning the QR code shown here.
Thank you, Luciano and Nachtara, for this valuable material and this great presentation. We already received chat questions from our audience today. Thank you, and please be informed that you still can share your questions for our experts. And now I will start covering the ones about the presentation. And please be assured that the webinar today is recorded. We will send out the link to the recording and the presentation after the live session, and we will also make it available on demand for you. And now I would request our experts to answer the first question, which is the best silicone alternative to mix with vegetable oils?
The best. Okay, you can go ahead, Achara. Go ahead, you can.
Thank you, Luciano. So we have several products that they are compatible with vegetable oils, but for the one that actually have very high, brought the highest compatibility is Piosil Caperil TSOE6. Not only it's compatible with various type of vegetable oils, it is also compatible with various chemistry of the emollients, esters, hydrocarbons, and other ingredients. And thank you for your question.
Thank you for answering that so nicely, Achtara. Now let's take up the another question, which is what products to use when you want high shine for hair?
We have some products that can be used to increase shine on hair. For example, we have Mirozil Bright, which is a really good alternative because it's a very functional silicones. But if you want to bring a natural approach for your formula, for example, you can use MZ015, which is the gum blending bio-based carrier, or the RG03, the viscoelastic elastomer that also is carried in bio-based alkane, and both of them present high natural index. Thank you for your question.
testing. I think that helps our audience and make sure that it's answered. Uh, so we have next question, which is, are elastomer gels considered microplastic?
Yeah, I'm happy to take that answer, Pooja. Our silicone elastomer gels are not microplastic because they are not particle. It's a homogeneous gel material. Thank you.
Very well explained. Now let's take a look at the next question, which is, why is it good to use the silicone wax, which is pure cell sterile DME6 on stick formulations?
Because the silicone wax, the Pyrex Styrenium, is a wax that can enhance the balance between the emollient and the wax content and this kind of formulas. Because you know that sometimes you have some difficulty regarding stability because you can have more emollients that we really need or more wax that we really need, and the silicone wax is a wax and an emollient at the same time. So that way it would help a lot to bring this balance, and for sure it will help. It will enhance the stability, and also because this kind of silicone they can enhance the payoff, which is the transfer of the product from the bar to the skin because of the melting point. So because of it, this kind of silicone it's a very good fit for these bars formulation, these sticks formulations.
Thank you for answering that, Luciano. Now let's take another question, which is, can hydrophilic hero ingredients be used in long-lasting lipstick?
Yes, it is possible to insert hydrophilic ingredients, but not at the formulation we presented today, because the formula we presented today is a anhydrous formula without water. So it's not possible with that one. But for sure, it is possible to develop the using the silicone resins in another kind of formulations like an emulsion for water-based lipstick, for example, or liquid lipstick. And that way you can insert a hydrophilic activity at the formulation. We can insert like sodium hyaluronate. It is possible, not with the one we presented today, but it is possible to combine the silicone resins and these hydrophilic active ingredients when we are working with emulsions, for example.
Thank you for answering that. Now I'll take up the next question, which is, what are some cost-effective alternatives to D5, that is cyclopentasiloxane, in hair oil or serum formulation?
Yeah, I can take that question, Pooja. We have several options when it comes to the formulations without D5. There are two products that I would like to present to you today. One is Purcell Capryl TSOE6. So this is a low viscosity silicone fluid, and it's compatible with organic oil, vegetable oils, argan oils, and other ingredients. Not only it has moderate volatility, it provides good sensory improvement both to wet hair and dry hair during the styling formulations. The second example is the Midacil DM2. It is a volatile dimethicone that also can be considered. And thank you.
Interesting. That gives us a lot of insight. Now let's explore another important aspect, which is, I am integrate with how your products create multisensory effects in gel, cream, blush. Do other Alchem products also do this?
Yes, we have another products that can deliver this kind of benefits. For example, we have Purus ESG01 that was presented to Achara that with this kind of technology we can create those kind of formulas that we presented today, which is the hydrofresh moisturizing that we will present a really good refreshing water bursting and creating refreshing sensations at the skin. And also we have another elastomer gels. We have a full range of elastomer gels with different benefits that also can enhance these multisensory benefits on different kind of products for hair care, skincare, and color cosmetics.
Great to know that. Let's keep up the momentum going. We have another follow up question on the question which Achitara just answered. That is, you said the D5 is due to go out in 2027. Is this the case for D4 also?
Yeah, I can take that question. Yes, D4, D5, and D6 will have the limit use in personal care after June 2027 in Europe. Yes, thank you.
Thank you for letting us know that, Achitara. Thank you so much, both of you, Luciano, Achitara, for answering all these questions. We have received many chat questions today, and we would like to remind you that if you don't receive an answer right away, you will be contacted shortly for individual help. So we will keep this session open for another 2 minutes so that you can still ask your questions by chat. And before we close it, Luciano and Achitara, I would invite you to deliver a few final words for our audience.
Yeah, I think that I
Yes.
would like to thank you for your time and your attention today. So we are here for you. So please don't hesitate to reach us either with questions or if you have additional product information.
Yes, as Achara said, thank you for your for your attendance at this webinar. And if you have any concern or if you have any matter that you want to discuss a little bit deeper, you can don't hesitate to contact us. Okay, we are here to help you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you again, Luciano, Achitara, and the entire Welcome team for this great webinar. And thank you all for your attendance and engagement today. Please take a few minutes to answer to our survey in order to help us improve our future events. We wish you a very pleasant day. Stay safe and goodbye for now.